International Women's Day, why do we need it? There are so many reasons, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here today at the First Women in Media event run by the BBC in Leeds. So we're going to find out what First Women in the Media actually are. So as you know, with my hat on, I'm either a vlogger or a journalist, and this year's International Women's Day theme is Balance for Better. So it's all about equality and making sure there's gender balance in the workplace, in the communities, and unfortunately that's still not the case. So hopefully events like today will help change that. So we've checked in and we're pleased to be here. It's a great time to start, as often one of the barriers for me working in the media is actually getting to places after the school run. So luckily I've been able to get to Leeds City Centre today, and I'm all about being first women in the media. So whether that's you working from home or on TV, whatever it may be, I do a bit of both, and I'm very proud to be a woman in the media.
I'd started to look into my past. So I was adopted when I was 6 years old, and I'd never looked into what happened or, how the actual truth of how I was burnt or anything. And that sounds ridiculous when I tell it to people now, but you live your own life. You don't really think about actually what sort of happened. So I sort of thought, right, I'm going to start looking into this. I'm fortunately, thinking of starting a family myself, so I wanted to understand about my life. And as luck would have it, this production company actually came to me and said, do you want to look into your past? And I was like, I wasn't eager, I realised I said that, but I was like, you know what? All my family were travellers. I don't know if anyone knows much about gypsies, but they basically all got the same two names, so it's very difficult to find anything about it. So I was like, do you know what? I think I do need a bit of help here. So the research team and having, the production company actually on board straight away, they were great. They were like, this is the aim, this is what needs to be done. I was like, I need that kind of structure.
Going undercover, obviously, it is nerve-wracking, but I think not in the way that people expect it to be. I think everyone thinks that it's just a scary thing to do, and obviously, also I think what people don't realise is before you even go undercover, there's a huge amount of work that you have to do to prove that there's wrongdoing or that there's illegal activity. And that has to, you have to fill out these forms and you have to run it by the lawyers and you have to really know that you've got a lot of evidence. You can't just whack on a camera and be like, So there's a lot of pressure on it, and you've kind of got one chance to make sure that you ask the questions that you need to ask and that hopefully you get the answers you need to, and that puts a huge amount of pressure on you.
Do you have a situation ready for if they go, I know that you're undercover?
Yeah, so
you've got lines ready in your head, because that's the bit that would just really actually put me off.
Fear.
Yeah, being able to kind of almost do your job properly.
Yeah, and also
that fear.
It's like you're wearing a wig, and you're a journalist, so get out. But it's I think the plan usually is to try and deny it. I mean, one guy did actually. One of the landlords, I sat down. And he was like, are you a reporter? As soon as he came
First
in. First question.
Great.
Came in and was like, are you a reporter? And I was like, no, what? Actually, the best piece of advice I've ever been given when it comes to going undercover is just to act very happy and a bit stupid. So I'm just like, no. And then he sat down, it was fine.
How do we make the media industry more inclusive rather than just diverse? Because we do a lot on diversity, but we run an all-female production company up north. And one thing that we found is the issue of inclusivity rather than just diversity.
I'm thinking about this all the time. I think we've got to try and practice building confidence with each other, to give us the the confidence actually go out there and actually do it rather than just showing one sector. See, I said it earlier, I think for me, I'd really like to see a lot more working class women, especially on TV. But I think
so much of it is like about representation, and it's also like getting people to gain confidence, where it's like you can do this job, you'd be really good at this job, and then like actually employing people because they're good at it. And I think instead of like sort of, I don't know, fill a quota or something, I think it's moving in the right direction, but there's definitely a way to go, and I think it comes from like just inspiring people and telling people that like they can do it, and then believing that as well.
And using like our imagination, because I think quite often I do it all the time, is we're quite quick to say, oh, there's a gap here, we need to fill it, but actually we've got to go, right, what do I want to see? I need to make it. I need to figure out how to put it together, use my imagination to make that person make it happen.
Be good at something. Pick something to be absolutely great at and that you enjoy, that makes your eyes sparkle when you talk about it. Me, I like leading big, scary, really crazy projects. The type of stuff that people go, no, I go, yeah, that sounds like fun, let's do it. And at the time when I wanted to do that, and I went on my own, because I used to do that at management consulting, the company that was most up for it was Sky. So I kept going back to Sky to lead big, scary projects that other people would say no to. And maybe I'm daft, but I would be like, yeah, that sounds like fun, let's do it. And that's how I learned, because I knew nothing about media. But I've worked in broadcast, I've worked in digital, I've worked in exciting media things like billing, because sometimes you have to bill people to keep stuff on telly. So I would say find your passion, the thing that you're really excited about, whether that be finance or accounting, and that is the best way to get a career in any industry.
So we've just come out of the First Women in Media event. It was really inspiring to hear other women in media in front of the scenes and of course behind the scenes where there are still the most jobs. So it's important to think of the media in all aspects, not just the presenting or the person in front of the screen. And also we finished off on a note about confidence, and at the end of the day it's just TV, it's just a light in a box, as Naga Munchetti said, but she also said that embrace your differences and your diversity, even if you're the only one like you in the room, that's what makes you amazing. So it was a really nice way to end, and we've got to leave a bit early because I've got to fit in another meeting before I do the school run. So hashtag mum life, hashtag women's life and parenting, I guess. But this International Women's Day is Balance for Better. People always ask me, why do we need International Women's Day? Can't we have an International Men's Day? Well, no, because they're in gender parity still. We've still got a long way to go from just diversity to actually making places inclusive, especially in the media. So we soon need an International Women's Day. Do comment below with what you think and why you think we may need an International Women's Day, or you can let me know if you really do think there's a case for International Men's Day. See you all later.